But my old dad used to say, it's not a long way to Tipperary. But I don't want to go. As my old dad used to say, it only started out as a boil on me bum. But as my old dad used to say, you can't cook minute rice in a microwave. The rice is fast, the microwave's fast. You got a split second, you never can make it. As my old dad used to say, never go above 40 watts for a table lamp. But as my old dad said, you stuff it full of cotton wool, I'll go and tell the pastor. As my old dad used to say, you hide in the airing cupboard, I'll go get the marshmallows. 'Cause like my old dad used to say, you wring out the tea towel, I'll take care of the fish. As my old dad used to say, don't let your mother see you doing that. As my old dad used to say, you finish off the peanut butter, I'll keep the police at the door. As my old dad used to say, you get the cassock, I'll wash down the Portaloo. As my old dad used to say, if it doesn't fit, spit on it and try again. Hey? But as my old dad used to say, if you dig it in the spring, it'll be out of fashion by winter. But as my old dad used to say, you turn on the washing machine, I'll go and see if this sticks. As my old dad used to say, wipe that stuff off your leg, your Auntie Vicky's coming to dinner. Like my old dad used to say, you wash your hands. As my old dad used to say, I'll get the fertiliser, you prune the roses. But as my old dad used to say, you look after the twins, I'm nipping out for a Swiftie. 'Cause as my old dad used to say, has anyone seen my car keys? As I used to say to my old dad, I thought it was a tadpole. As my old dad used to say, if I give you extra pocket money, promise not to tell your mum. As my old dad used to say, you go and get the brasso, I'll take off me leg. As my old dad used to say, you clean off the mayonnaise, I'll go and slip into me Spider-Man costume. As my old dad used to say, how many times have I told you to knock? But as my old dad used to say, try and get that out of the carpet, I'm gonna go and pay the nun. But as my old dad used to say, I quite fancy your girlfriend. As my old dad used to say, do I know you? But as my old dad used to say, you stand there, don't move, I'm gonna start up the car. As my old dad used to say, you wipe that wall down, I'm gonna go and see the priest. As my old dad used to say, I used to pray for a girl, then your mother came along. But as my old dad used to say, I don't care whose it is, just clean it up before your mother gets home. As my old dad used to say, you keep hold of the wing nuts, I'll apply the axle grease. What? But as my old dad used to say, if that's your nan, I'm not in. As my old dad used to say, you clean off the baked beans and I won't tell the doctor. As my old dad used to say, you'll need more than a Brillo pad to get that one out. As my old dad used to say, that wasn't mine, but whoever it was needs to see a doctor. As my old dad used to say, you get the Black & Decker, I'll put on the tapioca. As my old dad used to say, put that down at your sister's. As my old dad used to say, shut it. But as my old man used to say, you get the raspberry jam, I'll go and grab the bathroom. As my old dad used to say, you get the baked beans, I'll go and put this in the hot press. Eh? As my old dad used to say, cold, innit? As my old dad used to say, that was your fault. And like my old dad used to say, you get the pineapple yogurt, I'm going to go and see the headmaster. As my old man used to say, you can't stop there, I was just getting into that. As my old dad used to say, you put the kettle on, I'll try and mix this paste. As my old dad used to say, you put your boots on, I'm going to slip into me Batman costume. Sayonara.